Our story starts on May 30th, 1974, and abruptly ends on February 15th, 1999. The legend of Big L began in the streets of Harlem, New York in the mid-1990s. Word quickly spread about the Harlem native throughout the five boroughs, and Big L became a loved hood celebrity. Born in May of 1974, Lamont Coleman grew up with his mom and his two siblings in Harlem on 139th Street and Lenox Avenue. Around that time, Harlem was known for flashy, get-money, fly kids, drugs, and violence. So growing up, Little L, or Mont as he was called by family and friends, seen a lot. Around the age of 12, Big L started getting heavy into hip-hop, showing off crazy freestyle abilities, and years later, it would be his infamous battle skills which he displayed against the names like Jay-Z, but we'll get into that a little later. Around 1990, Big L founded a group called Three the Hard Way, but they broke up shortly after. Big L was attending Julia Richmond High School and was battling everything that moved. Later in an interview, Big L would go on to say, "In the beginning, all I ever saw me doing was battling everybody on street corners, rhyming in hallways, beating on the wall, rhyming to my friends. Every now and then a house party, grab the mic, block party, grab the mic." Fast forward to 1993, Big L signed with Columbia Records to put out one of the illest tracks on the underground hip-hop scene. The track was released as promo only. The song, Devil's Son, was banned from the radio because of lyrics like, "I pistol whip the priest every Sunday." These bars weren't for the radio, they were for hardcore hip-hop heads and on the streets to earn respect. In 1995, still signed with Columbia Records, he released his debut album, Lifestyles of the Poor and Dangerous. It was an instant classic. Radio still didn't rock with it. It had fly hits like Put On to gritty street tracks like Danger Zone. Big L is also widely known for one of his most popular freestyles. It was a 7-minute freestyle on the Stretch and Bobbito show in New York City featuring Jay-Z. Jay-Z wasn't as big of an artist as he is now, but it was an instant classic to bob to, so he vibed out to it. Big L also joined a group with other Harlem natives who would go on to be stars in the hip-hop game, one being Mace, the other being Cam'ron. They would go off to have their own problems and issues. Bloodshed was also in that group, but he was murdered in 1997. Cam'ron and Mace continued their high school basketball careers. Big L would later along with Show, AG, Buck Wild, Lord Finesse, Fat Joe, OC, and Diamond D formed the group DITC, Digging in the Crates. They began popping up on mixtapes, and Big L was showing how lyrical he really was. Big L was now about to release his best work. He got in the studio and dropped the song Ebonics, a breakdown of hood slang. The single was killing the streets, and everyone knew who he was then. Now let's jump into this Big L versus Jay-Z battle. I'm gonna say this first. Whoever got to witness that battle, some very lucky people. Like, damn, where was an iPhone or an Android when you really needed one? Longtime family friend TV Jules Farrar told The Source magazine, "That's one of them untold stories. Jay don't never talk about that shit. He'll talk about everything else. That wasn't a battle L started. That was a battle they set up for him and Jay. L was sitting there getting his hair braided, so that's how that came about. Jay got out the Lex, he had a Jan Sport book bag. Dame was like, yo, my man Jay wants to battle L. So they sent somebody to go get him. L came down the block, he dapped everybody up, and he was like, oh, Jay, what's up? I heard your shit, you're nice. But Jay was like, yeah, what's up, you want it? Dame Dash, who wanted to sign Big L to Rockefeller Records and make him a member of the group The Diplomats with Cam'ron, Jim Jones, and Juelz Santana, had this to say about the battle. You know, Jay ain't never backed down from no battle, so he went on their block and they banged it out. They was going shot for shot, and the way it went down was it was called a tie. If someone is gonna call it a tie and they're on somebody else's block, that means they must have worked hard for that tie, and it must have been serious. Lord Finesse recalled getting a phone call from L saying that he got the ring. Finesse says that L spit the rhymes he spit in the battle, but he has yet to find out what Hov spit. But in the midst of his career taking off, he was tragically killed in 1999. Many people speculate the reasons why, but most just don't know. One rumor is the killing was an act of revenge against his middle brother Leroy. Leroy was serving a prison sentence for armed robbery at the time, but was murdered 3 years later. None of these allegations have been proven, While a man named Gerald Woodley, who had been known to L and his family for years, was initially charged for the crime, he was later released for lack of evidence. According to reports, police found Big L laying dead in front of 104th West 139th Street at about 8:30 p.m., 3 blocks away from his childhood home. He had multiple gunshot wounds in his head and chest, and it was just a few months shy of his 25th birthday. Rest in peace, Big L, the legend.